Buzzsprout versus Captivate. Which one is better, you guys? Hi guys, in this video, we'll be talking about Buzzsprout and Captivate, and let's compare their features and and pricing as well. Let's have a quick rundown on that. And after that, at the end of this video, let's go ahead and try to talk about which one is better. So I found a site that we can actually use to compare these two. It's this site. It's called Similar Tech, and it's comparing two platforms side by side. And we'll use this to compare these two platforms. But before that, let's take a look at both of their platforms integration when it comes to the feel of the website. So this is how they look like. Basically, looks the same, kind of the same. But Captivate here has a modern looking feel when it comes to the website implementation. But anyway, I think that shouldn't matter. So let's try and start to talk about their differences. We have here Buzzsprout on the left side and Captivate on the right side of your screen. So now let's take a look at the trend. Both of them are going up. And websites, it's obvious that Buzzsprout has a lot more, websites integrated or shown, 17,000 websites, while Captivate only, has 2,460 website. Both of them though offers free and paid features, and they are different when it comes to like the description of their site. Um, Buzzsprout is websites with links to podcasts hosted on Buzzsprout. So that's different when it comes to Captivate. It's a podcast hosting service. So all sorts of stuff you can find here. But why is it that I think Buzzsprout, or I mean Captivate, is lagging behind? You can see here number one when it comes to market share, still Buzzsprout. It is leading in top 10K sites, top 100K sites, and top 1M sites in the entire world. So this still goes to Buzzsprout versus, versus Captivate. Captivate, despite its recent growth, it's still behind Buzzsprout in all market share segments. So now you can see here their comparison, side by side comparison when it comes to graph. You can see here that it's obvious, and Captivate didn't even like touch the half of what Buzzsprout has become or is. Now you can see here how they're totally different. So when you're thinking about, reaching a wider audience, immediately you don't finish the video and like close it and then immediately go for Buzzsprout as well. But yes, it's obvious which one is better when it comes to the market share. It goes to Buzzsprout. Okay. Now, what about the website categories? For some people, this is important. Why? Because they might be looking at certain topics that is exactly not exactly supported, but not exactly making a wave in that certain platform. Now, let's take a look at Buzzsprout over here. The number one spot goes to Buzzsprout. Why? Because it has a better usage coverage in more website categories, including science and education. Mm-hmm. What else? Computers and electronics and technology, business and consumer services, community and society, and 20 other categories. Now, when it comes to Captivate, it hasn't got a lead over Buzzsprout in any websites category. So as you can see here, you guys, it's really lagging way behind. So maybe it's like 1,000% lagging behind, as you can see here. Usually the website count is hundreds, but when it comes to Buzzsprout, it reaches 1,000. So that's really obvious which one is better in this category. Next is the geography. This is also important for when you are starting your um your podcast. Why? Because this, you'll know what topics to cover, what sensitive words to omit, or things like that, what topics to not touch, because depends on who your listeners are, you can actually change the contents or tweak the contents. And when you know this, and when you know what particular audience you're reaching out, you'll have a better grasp of your podcast. You'll be a better podcast content creator. So now let's take a look at where these two platforms are mostly talked about. When it comes to Buzzsprout, it's leading in most countries, including United States, United Kingdom, Canada, Australia, and 138 more countries. It's leading compared to Captivate, you guys. So this is we are comparing these two. So don't get this comparison wrong. We are not comparing Buzzsprout with all of the platforms. We are not comparing Captivate with all of the platforms. We're comparing both of them. So now let's talk about Captivate. What about Captivate? It's leading in Zambia, Brunei, Darussalam, Guam, and Burkina Faso. So these countries are not exactly on my list, and I'm really not knowledgeable about these countries, but it helps, when you try to know about the geography of these platforms where they're mostly used, so that you'll have to like upload a different content here, upload a different content there, and tweak the content as it should. And that's for the side by side comparison of these two platforms. Now let's go back to the pricing. Okay. Buzzsprout pricing versus Captivate pricing, you guys. So, for the free plan, when it comes to Buzzsprout, you can upload 2 hours worth of podcast each month. So, when you start to pay, you can then upload 3 hours. That's $12 a month. And when you like want to upload more, $18, that's 6 hours. Basically, it increases by $6, and yeah, it doubles up. So like for example, 2 hours, $12, you only got an hour extra. 6 hours, $18, you get times two of this. And $24, which is $6 more, you get times two of 6 hours. Now let's take a look at this, the pricing of Captivate. Immediately you can see that it's a lot more expensive. They have three plans. They have personal, professional, and business. So now these plan include not only hours but also downloads. So they're focusing on like income, not on the hours of podcast that you can put out there. Why? Because this is a hosting platform, while this is a like a third party platform where you record and post your podcast and then release it to different websites out there. That's why they focus on the hours. Okay. So let's take a look at how many hours you can actually create here. Okay. For this is for private podcasting. All right. I really can't see how many hours you can upload, so I assume you can upload like unlimited. Yeah, unlimited. Yeah, it's right here. No emphasis on the hours, how many hours of podcasts you can actually upload. So it just says here number of podcasts you can host, unlimited. And for $17, you get unlimited already, you guys. Starting from their personal plan, it becomes unlimited already. So now, which one is better? For starting your podcasting journey, I would suggest Buzzsprout is still going to be better when compared to this particular platform, Captivate. Why? It's because of of course, pricing is important for someone who is just starting. That's it. It's because of the pricing, and it's of course because of the reach, the geographical reach, and of course the market share of these two platforms. So, what about you guys? Which one do you think is better for your podcasting solutions? Let me know down the comments below. And of course, see you again in the next video. Peace out.